Students, we are going to continue with our 13th lesson, that is your network cabling. So in the previous class we have discussed many part of this lesson, and in this class we are going to continue with our topic. The next topic is your types of jacks. Yes, the next one, it is your types of jack. So what do you mean by jack? So already we have discussed one thing, no, that is RJ. Yes, here it is your RJ. What do you mean by RJ? Already we have discussed. RJ is nothing but it is your registered jack. RJ is nothing but it is your registered jack. So what is a registered jack? Is nothing but it is a network interface used for network cabling. So it is a network interface. It is nothing but a network interface for the purpose of network cabling. For wiring and for jack construction, you will be having this RJ. So what is the primary function of this RJ? Means to connect different data equipment. What is the primary function is? It is your jack, no? So it is going to connect. It is going to connect different data equipment. It is going to connect different data equipment and telecommunication devices and telecommunication devices. So for the purpose of connection only, we are having your RJ, that is your registered jack. So here we are having something that you people are going to commonly use. The first one, it is your RJ11, and the next one, it is your RJ45. Next one, it is your RJ21, and next one, it is your RJ28. So these are the 4 RJs that we are commonly using. So what is the registered jack? This registered jack refers to, so simply if you are going to tell it is a jack, so the jack is going to have some components, something எல்லாம் இது மொத்தமாக சேர்ந்தால் தான் அது என்னன்னு சொல்லுவோம், ரிஜிஸ்டர்ட் ஜாக்குன்னு சொல்லுவோம். அப்போ அந்த ஆர்ஜேயில் என்ன இருக்க போகுது அப்படின்னா, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இட் இஸ் கோயிங் டு ஹாவ் அ மேல் கனெக்டர், மேல் physical connector, and the next one, it is your female physical connector. First one, it is your male physical connector. Next one, it is your female physical connector. This male is called as your plug. This female part is called as your jack. And next you will be having the wiring. And the next you people will be having the wiring. So these 3 only as a whole, it is called as your RJ. These 3 only as a whole, it is called as your RJ. That is your registered jack. So what is your jack? That is your registered jack. It is your network interface. It is your network interface used for network cabling. So the main function of RJ is, it is to connect different data equipment and telecommunication devices. Just for the purpose of connection, we are having the RJ. So it is available under RJ11, RJ45, RJ21 and RJ28. Similarly, as a whole, the RJ, if you're just going to tell registered jack, means what and all it is going to have? It is going to have a male physical connector, that is called as your plug. The next one, it is your female physical connector, it is called as your jack. And next it is your wiring. These 3 as a whole will form a registered jack for you. And next we are going to see in detail each and every jack. RJ11. First we are going to see the first one. It is your RJ11. J11. So this is your most popular jack. Okay, wow. This is your most and modern form of jack. It is your most popular and modern form of jack. It is mainly used in home and offices. It is mainly used in home and offices. So this is mainly, again it is mainly used in telephone landlines. Used in telephone landlines. Okay, well, and the next it is going to have some pins. So totally here it is going to have 6 pins. This RJ11 is going to have 6 pins. So in that 2 pin is for transmission, 2 pin is for transmission, and 2 pin is for receiving. 2 pin for your receiving, and remaining 2 is reserved. Remaining 2 is reserved. So in RJ11 it is going to have 6 pins. 2 pins is for the purpose of transmission, and next 2 pin is for the purpose of receiving. So the pin will be already configured. Okay, well, already it is programmed for the purpose of receiving, and remaining 2 pin it is for reserved. Reserved means in the future if you people are need to use that pin, you people can reprogram that one. Okay, well, so clear. So here the 2 pins you will be of positive terminal, and it is your negative terminal. The reserved pin you people are having, no, the one will be your positive terminal, and the next one it is your negative terminal. So first we have discussed RJ11. Under that it is your most popular modern form of jack. It is mainly found in home and houses, and it is used for telephone and landlines. Okay, well, here it is going to have how many pins? 6 pins it is going to have. So the 6 pins, first 2 pin is for transmission, next 2 pin is for receiving, and next 2 pin is reserved. Next 2 pin is reserved. Next we are going to see the next it is your RJ14. So this RJ14 is similar to that of RJ11. It is similar to RJ11, and it is mainly used for telephone lines, and it is having 6 pins, and it is going to have only 6 pins, and the configuration everything is similar to that of the RJ11. Next we are going to see the next one. It is your RJ61. Next one it is your RJ61. So this RJ61 is going to have 8 pins. It is going to have 8 pins, and it is used in the twisted pair cable. Used in twisted pair cable. Twisted pair cable. Here it is going to have 8 connector on that 8 pins, 8 connector. In that concept it is mainly used. So RJ14 it is similar to that of the RJ11, and it is going to have 6 pins, and the next one it is your RJ61. It is having 8 pins, and the next one it is your RJ21. Next one it is your RJ21. Here it is having 50 pins. It is having 50 pins. So 25 at one end, and next to 25 at another end. One end. 25 will be at one end, and another 25 will be at another end. Another end. So totally it is going to have 50 pins. So it is also called a camp connector. Many peoples together will form a camp for, like that. It is also having a cluster of pins, no? So it is also called as your camp connector or Amphenol connector. What do you mean by Amphenol? Amphenol is nothing but the company that is going to manufacture it. Okay, wow. So it is called by the name of the manufacturing company. It is your Amphenol. Okay, ma. Similarly, this RJ21 interface is used for data communication trucking application. It is mainly used in data communication application. For that purpose and all, we are using RJ21. So here we have discussed 4. That is your RJ11. So it is going to have 6 pins. So these are the 4 pins that we have, 4 types of jacks we have discussed. First one it is your RJ11, next one RJ14, next one RJ61, and next one it is your RJ21. So these are the jacks that we have discussed under types of jack. Next we are going to discuss the next topic. It is your Ethernet cable color coding techniques. So here there are 3 types of wiring techniques are here. So while you are going to construct a Ethernet cable, here you are having 3 wiring techniques. So we are going to discuss the wiring techniques by now. The first one it is your straight through wiring. So the first one it is your straight through. What do you mean by straight? The first one, it is your straight through wiring, and the next one we can discuss continuously. So straight through means nothing but starting from here you will be having one pin, and here you will be having the next end pin. It will be connected like this. That is your straight through cables. This is your straight through wiring connection. So here actually what is happening, the pin 1 is connected. This is your first end pin 1 is connected with the another end pin 1. Here also pin 1 is connected with pin 1. So that is your straight through. So where and all it is mainly used, this is a simple physical connection, and it is mainly used for the connection for printers, computers and other network interfaces. So this is your simple model. This straight through connection is your simple model, and where and all use, the examples are like it is used in printers, and next it is in computers and other network interfaces and other network interfaces. Okay, wow. So that and all, which wiring concept is used for you? Straight through wiring technique. And the next one, it is your crossover wiring. Next technique is crossover wiring. So by the name itself you people can tell, here you are going to have a crossover. So already while discussing the lesson itself, I have already told you, if you are going to have a connection between two computers, what is used for you, which concept is used for you? Yes, cross wire cabling is used. We are using the crossed wire cabling. Here how it is connected? Yes, the first end will be connected, that is pin 1 will be connected with pin 3. For example, simply I am drawing. You are going to have 8. Okay, va? And to this end you are going to have 8. So totally it will be having 8 pins. Okay, va? So here crossover means what is actually going to happen? Yes, first one is connected with the third one. First one is connected with the third one. Like that it will be combined. So it is a crossover. Straight over is nothing but pin 1 is connected with pin 1. But in the case of crossover, 1 will be connected with 3, then 2 with the next one. Like that it will be going on. Like that it will be going on for you. So already while we are discussing itself, we told you some pins will be reserved. Some pins will be reserved. So in this case, 1 is connected with 3 and 2 is connected with 6 for you. 2 is connected with 6 for you. Why? 1 and 2 will transmit and 3 and 6 will be receiving, and remaining are reserved for you, no? Yes, that is the concept given here for you. Similarly here, what mainly 2 colors will be working here for you. That is 2 colors of cables. What are the colors? Green and the orange. The green and the orange color will be working here for you. Green, and the next one, it is your orange. Green and orange will be working. That set of wires will be working for the purpose of connection. Remaining will be I'll just now already we have discussed, that and all will be reserved for you. That and all will be reserved. So what and all connected with the green and the orange color, that will be performing the task of connection. So what and all, next one, it is your white green. Next it is your white green. And here you will be having white orange. So these are the set of wires that is involved in the transmission of the information. That is your transmission of a detail. Next you people are going to have the next one. The third one, it is your rollover wiring. Next we are going to see the next one. It is your rollover wiring. Rollover. Third one is nothing but it is your rollover wiring. So what is your rollover? Very simple. Here you are going to have 8 pins. And this end you are going to have the next 8 sets. So here rollover means actually what is happening? Yes, 1 is connected with 2. Sorry, 1 is connected with 8, 2 with 7, 3, 6, 4 is with the 5th pin, then 5, 4, 6, 3, 7, 2, and last one 8 is connected with a 1. In this way it will be done. That is 1 is connected to 8th pin. Okay, wow. Then number 2, it is connected to 7th pin. 3, 6. 4th pin is with the 5th pin of the next part. Okay, wow. 5th pin, 4th pin. Next here 6, 8. Here you are going to have 3, 2, 1. Yes, in this order only the rollover wiring is done here for you. The roll wiring done is very easy for you people. Just the first one is connected with the last part of the next end. That's all. So this cable is also called as Yoast cable or console cable. It is also called as your Yoast or console cable. So whatever the cable or whatever the coloring coding technique we are using, here each and everything is going to give the transmission of data and the speed, everything is same. Data transmission and speed are same for each and every wiring technique. These two, that is your data transmission rate and speed, are same for each and every this one, that is your wiring, cross wiring cable we are having. No, for each and everything is same. We can't tell the straight through wire is more better than crossover wiring or the rollover wire is better, like that. It is quite impossible. It is quite impossible to tell. Each and every all the three is going to perform the data transmission and speed at the same rate. So what else we have discussed by now? Yes, first we finished the color coding technique, that is under that first Ethernet cable color coding technique. First we finished the straight through, the next one it is your crossover wiring, and the third one it is your rollover wiring. So first one it is your straight through wiring, crossover wiring, and the next one it is your rollover wiring. So straight through, it is very simple. One is connected to first one, that is 1 to 1, 2 is connected with the second pin, third with the third pin, fourth with the fourth pin, fifth till 8. Each and everything is connected. In the case of crossover, says straight through, the examples where and all it is mainly used. It is used for the printers and computers and other connections for other network interfaces. It is a very simple wiring technique. And the next one, it is your crossover here. Here the 1 is connected with the 3 and 2 is connected with the 6th pin. Like that it will be going on for you people. Here the mainly the colors that are used are green. Color means color wire, green and orange. That wire is going to perform all the tasks. And the third one, it is nothing but it is your rollover. It is also called as your Yoast cable or console cable. Here the configuration is very simple. First it will be connected with the last one in the next part. First will be connected with the last one in the last pin in the next part. That is, one is connected with the 8th pin, to second pin with the 7th, like that it will be going on. So although here we are having many techniques, color coding techniques, here whether any technique is better than the next one, so it is not like that. Each and everything, what else we are going to have here, all the three arrangements transmit the data at the same speed only. Here everything transmit the data at the same speed only. So clear with this topic that we have discussed by now? So in this lesson, what else we have discussed? Yes, first we have discussed what is a network and what is a network cabling. Next we have discussed the types of network cables. So what are the types we have discussed? Yes, first one, it is your coaxial cable. And the next one, it is your twisted pair. And the next one, it is your fiber optics. And the next one, it is your USB cables. And the next one, it is your serial and parallel cables. And the last one, that is your sixth type that we have discussed, it is your Ethernet cables. So these are the cables, types of cables that we have discussed. And next we have finished the Ethernet cabling components. So here you will be having the components. So in that what else we have discussed? Yes, first component we have discussed, it's your patch cable. Next one, it is your RJ45 connector. And the next one, it is your Ethernet port. And the next one, it is your crimping tool. So in the tool we have finished, yes, crimping tool. So under the patch cable, what else? It is going to have 8 wires, that and all we have discussed. It is going to have the colors also, okay va? Next we finish the RJ45 connector. At RJ45 connector, in that we have discussed the wiring schemes and the color codes, both for your ether connector pin and for your connector port also, that is your Ethernet port also. We have discussed the pins, we have discussed the pin details. And next we finished in detail the Ethernet port. Ethernet port, in that the Ethernet card is a network interface card, that and all we have discussed in the topic Ethernet port. Next we finished the crimping tool. In that we have discussed the process, the crimping process also we have discussed under this topic. Next we finished the types of jacks. Next we finished types of jacks. In that we have discussed what is RJ, that is your registered jack. Under that what are the types we have discussed in our lesson, that is your RJ11. Next one it is your RJ14. Next one RJ61. And next one it is your RJ21. So these are the 4 jacks that we have discussed. Next what else topic we have discussed, it's your color coding techniques. Ethernet cable color coding technique. So in that we have discussed 3 techniques. So the first one, it is your straight through wiring. The first one, it is your straight through wiring. And the next one, it is your crossover wiring. And the next one, it is your rollover wiring. So under color coding techniques, we have discussed these three types of wiring. So clear with the topics. What else we have discussed in this lesson? So we have discussed the types. Next we have discussed the Ethernet cable components. Next we have discussed what are the types of jacks, and next the color coding techniques. So clear with the concepts that we have discussed by today? Yes, thank you students.